Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Namrata Khera, Department of Commerce and Management, Khalsa College for Women. Today, I am going to discuss the topic Consumer Protection Act. This act is very important for everyone. Why? Because everybody is a consumer. Everybody, whether he is a lawyer, he is a teacher, he is a student, or even a 5-year-old child is a consumer. So, this topic is relevant for everybody. Today, I will be going to discuss meaning of consumer under Consumer Protection Act, areas it covers, then remedies available to the consumer, redressal commissions, and my opinions or suggestions. So first of all, what is a consumer or what is Consumer Protection Act? This act applies to whole of India including the state of Jammu and Kashmir. This is very important to tell here कि why Jammu and Kashmir? Because till last year the state of Jammu and Kashmir was not included in the Consumer Protection Act. The Article 356 was abolished and then the state of Jammu and Kashmir came under its purview. It applies to all kind of goods, all kind of services, all kind of public utilities and public sector. This is also very, very important. Its aim is to provide simple, quick and cheap redressal to consumer problems. This is the basic crux of this topic. Why? Because earlier what used to happen, if you were duped by some seller or producer, you have to follow the regular procedure of going to the civil court, hiring a lawyer, filing fees and going to the normal court, which was a very, very, very tedious process. And everyone hates these kind of process. Till now, nobody wants to go to the courts. और उत्थे मिलदा की सी तरीक ते तरीक. So this act made things very simple for the consumer and redressal became very easy for the consumer. This act gave certain rights to the consumer which were not available in any of the acts before. The rights were right to information, right to redressal, right to be heard, right to choose, right to information. You see green tag on a vegetarian product and red tag on a non-vegetarian product because this is right to information. You can check the expiry date on the products. This is also because of right of information. You know, if you are duped by some seller, you can go to consumer court. This is because of right of redressal. You have right to information. You go to market, you have so many choice to choose from. You can choose any product. This is right to choose. These rights are given by Consumer Protection Act. Now the question arises, who is a consumer? Because only a consumer can go to consumer court. A consumer is a person who purchases the goods for his own consumption. This is very, very important here. If you purchase the commodities for the purpose of reselling it, you are not a consumer under Consumer Protection Act. Or you got something free, or you got something as a charity, you can't go to consumer court. कुछ चीज free मिल गई तानू, तुसी कहो मैनू पसंद नहीं आया, I want to go to consumer court, you can't do that. And if you buy capital goods for providing services to other person, you are also a consumer. Who is not a consumer then? A person who buys the commodities with the intention to resell it is not a consumer. That means you must purchase the commodity for your final consumption and you must have paid price for it. If you have applied for some kind of jobs, then you are not a consumer under Consumer Protection Act. There must be some defect or deficiency in the product. Now, what is defect and what is deficiency? Defect is the term which we use in case of products. Deficiency is the term which we use in case of services. Defect is any fault, imperfection, shortcoming in the quality, quantity, potency, purity or standards which is required to be maintained by or any under law which is time being in force. You go to the market, you purchase 5 kg rice, you got 4.5. That means the quantity is less. You buy A1 grade rice, you got B1, that means the quality is less. And then is deficiency, fault, imperfection or shortcoming in the quality, standard or manner of performance. In services, manner of performance is very important, which is required to be maintained by or under any law which is time being in force. Next is who can file a complaint. You as an individual can file a complaint, a consumer can file a complaint, any voluntary consumer association can file a complaint, central government can file a complaint, state government can file a complaint, or one or more consumer where they face the same kind of problem, they can jointly file a complaint. In case the consumer is dead, his legal heir or representative can file a complaint. Next, how to file a complaint. The procedure is very, very simple. There is no standard form for it. You have to just write your problem on a plain paper, the name, description, and address of the complainant and the opposite party, the facts related to the complaint when it arose, documents in support of the allegation, the relief which complainants claim, and then complaint should be signed by you or by your authorized agent. Next is, what is the fees for it? The fees is very, very nominal. If the value of the goods or the services or the compensation claimed is up to 1 lakh, there is only 100 rupees of fees. If it is between 1 lakh to 5 lakh, the fees is 200 rupees. If it is more than 5 lakh but less than 10 lakh, fees is 400 rupees. And if it's more than 10 lakhs but less than 20 lakhs, the fees is 500 rupees. This is the maximum amount of fees. The fees is very nominal. You have to write your complaint on a plain paper with the required draft of the fees. You can post it, you can go in person to submit it. So it's a very easy process. Now the jurisdiction, there is a 3-tier quasi judicial machinery which is called redressal machinery under this act. We have district commission, we have state commission, we have national commission. If the value of the goods or the services or the compensation claimed doesn't exceed 20 lakh, you go to district commission. If it is between 20 lakhs to 1 crore, you go to state commission. Or if it is more than 1 crore, you go to national commission. This is very, very important. Otherwise, if you are dissatisfied by the decision of district forum, you go to state forum. If you are dissatisfied by the decision of state government, state forum, you go to national commission. So if there is some deficiency or defect in the product, they will be asked to remove that defect. What is the limitation period of filing a complaint? The limitation period of filing a complaint is 2 years and it is quite a long time. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਿ 2 ਸਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਪਲੇਂਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਈ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਟ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਈ, ਤਾਂ 2 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ. ਤਾਂ ਮੈਕਸਿਮਮ ਟਾਈਮ ਇਜ਼ 2 years. You have to file your complaint within 2 years. This delay can be condoned if you provide a sufficient reason in writing. I was out of town or I was ill or I was out of country. It can be condoned by the authorized agency. What are the remedies in the Consumer Protection Act? You have to discontinue unfair trade practices. You can't offer hazardous goods for sale, and you have to corrective advertisement if you are giving some misleading advertisements. The government is running a multimedia campaign named as Jago Grahak Jago campaign, which is a very innovative and intensive multimedia campaign. Government has spent around 409 crores in the 12th plan. So basically its aim is to aware the consumer. It aimed at helping emergence of consumer irrespective of age, socio-economic class and gender. There is a free helpline number. It's a toll-free number which is called National Consumer Helpline 1800 This is free of cost. If you face any problem, you can call on this number and your problem will be solved. Now some suggestions or opinion. You must purchase product after complete scrutiny. You are going to buy the product, you must check the dates. So you must, caveat rule, caveat emptor should be applied. You must purchase the product after complete scrutiny. You should check on weighing and measuring instruments. You should check MRP of the product. Then you should check expiry of the product, especially of medicines and eatables. And last but not least, you must collect the bill at the time of purchase. If you have purchased something in the grey market, you can't go to consumer court. So bill is very, very essential. Bill is a must. You must collect the bill at the time of purchase. Thank you.